Hi, this is Celine from Celine Discovers India. I'm a French woman with an Indian husband. So I've been discovering a lot about India through my husband and his family for the last few years. I especially like Indian movies and Indian food. So my last adventure was to learn to cook the Indian food we see in the movie. So it really inspired me, and I wanted to talk to you about what I really like about this movie and the food I'm trying to make from them. So the first movie I wanted to talk to you about is the movie Dangal. It's a movie I particularly like, and I've seen, I think, 10 times already. I showed it to my family, to my friends, and to my children. And my two girls especially love this movie. And when we watched it together the first time, they started wrestling on the carpet in front of the TV because they were so inspired by the story. So the story starts very old-fashioned way for me, because the father is disappointed to have one girl after the other. So for me it's already rare that the father is disappointed to have girls. But in this case, the whole village is making him feel bad for having one girl after the other. Because what he really wants is a boy to train him to fight, and he doesn't see value in his girl. He really loves his girls the way they are, but he don't see what they will do with their life. So in the movie I really like the point when he discovers that his girl can fight actually, and is going to fight everyone believes to make his girl champion. So this is very nice part for me because it's based on a true story. So they lived something that looked like it in a village when the girl were not supposed to have any future. And he made them champion against everyone's opinion. One of the very sad part of the movie for me was the moment when the two girls have their wake-up call when they go to the wedding of their friend. So they just think 15-year-old girls, so they're just girls, and one of them is getting married. So it was for me very shocking that you can get married this young. I know it's illegal in India, but it might happen. And I think it was probably shocking for most Indians too, that this child wedding is not supposed to happen. But in the movie it's happening, and everybody is playing like it's a normal thing, and they're just enjoying the party. Except the poor girl who's getting married and just see this as a way her parents have to get rid of her. She doesn't have much hope for her future. So at this point, the two main characters found out that their father is hard on them because the training they're going through is quite harsh. But he sees value in them and is going to make everything can so they have a future and they can be somebody in life. So after this, the girls start to really train and take their future in their own hands. And before, it was their father's decision to make them fighter. But at this point, things change and they decide that they are fighter. And I think that was a nice touch in the movie to see that the father made the first part of making them believe they could be somebody until they were able to think themselves they could be somebody. Because at the beginning, they're against everything about the training, because they don't see the point. Until this moment at the wedding when they see that I have a chance, and they make the choice to be a fighter. So I think that's a nice change, that it's their work that making something, but somebody had to believe in them first. So I think this kind of movie is very inspirational for many girls around the world to see that there are possibilities that you don't see. And at the beginning they didn't think they could fight. Nobody's in the old village think they could fight. But after a point they were able to fight. Something that was impossible became possible. And I think it's useful for many people. The recipe I liked from this movie, that we see the two girls eating golgappa before they start their training, because their father is giving them one last chance to have them, because after when the training is forbidden. He got a lot of crazy diet rule that I don't really fully understand, but for them it's this: you can eat them as much as you want now and you will never have them again. So this golgappa looks delicious in the movie, and for me, I only had that once in India, and my children never tasted any. So I decided to make golgappa at home. So it was quite a quest, because in most places you can find the whole golgappa and fill them, but where we live it wasn't available, so I have to make everything from scratch. So I made my own batter to make the golgappa. It was kind of difficult to make them puffy enough to be able to fill them, but I managed to have a few of them who were good enough. I made the masala of potato, the spicy water, and the bundi. My mother-in-law taught me how to make bundi before, so I knew this, but all the rest was new for me. And we had all the ingredients to make our own golgappa at home. So they don't look that nice, but they were very good, and it was a nice way to make my children taste it for the first time. So if you have street food you think I should try and movie I would enjoy, just leave me a comment. If you want to know more about my discovery of India, just subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon in another video.